Hello Taurus, it's Janine from Scribble Tarot. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's early in the morning. I apologize for the way I look. I just finished working out. No makeup. My hair's not done, obviously. I have quite a bit of readings to do in a busy day, so I didn't want to waste any time. So if you haven't been with me before, I do scribble readings. I scribble on paper and I read basically between the lines. And I pull 3 tarot cards and incorporate that into the reading. I don't do full tarot readings. And I don't do specifically love readings or work readings or anything like that. Whatever comes out, comes out. So here's the scribble I did for you. I don't randomly scribble lines on a paper. I do have intention and focus in on the sign I'm reading for. And yeah, so here are the 3 tarot cards. I have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. So let's get started. When I was doing your scribble, there's a very defined, very like this is how it's going to be done and this is the way I want it, and it's very cut and dry, very harsh. Structured, very structured, that's the word I want. And you have an exact direction of where you want to go, and and there's no deferring from that. This is it, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to do it, and nobody's going to deter me from this. So it's very exact, very hard, very engineered, I'd have to say. I heard direct answers. So when you ask a question, you want the answer. You don't want a roundabout answer. You want the answer. I asked you this, what's the answer? I asked you that, what's the answer? And I believe you're doing it because I heard you don't have time to play around. You have work to do, you have things that need to be done, and you only have a limited time to do it. And for Tauruses, I have 3 Tauruses in my house, my husband, my daughter, and my son. And that's how they are. They're very structured. They want this, this, and this done, and this, and this amount of time. And that's it. But I see that you're going to get thrown off course here. It's almost like somebody pushes you off the pedestal, and you go winding around. You're being whipped around. And you're losing your course of action. I mean, with this happening, I'm surprised the tower didn't come out in the reading, because this is almost like a tower moment. It's throwing you off course on purpose because you need to get off that wheel. Here, like the Wheel of Fortune, you need to get off that and get out of the box. Tauruses are very in-the-box thinkers. They need to get out of the box and find a new way and find a different direction, because the one you're on now is too harsh, very male-oriented. And when I say male mind, I mean it's that. It's just that. It's that structure. It's that way of thinking. And you need more of that female energy in there to soften you and to help you see a different way of doing things. But I do see a hand coming in to help you and pull you out of that whirlwind that you're in, that you've been literally thrown into. And they pull you up and they put you back on that stand that you were on. And they're brushing you off and they go, oh, there, that's better. And you're laughing. I see you laughing. Like, oh, wow, that was crazy. And you do go back. I mean, this isn't going to be for every Taurus. It's and if this isn't your reading, I do apologize. I hope you stop by next month or for the next reading, and maybe that will resonate a little better for you. But I see you doing what you were doing before, but you're doing it in a different light. You're doing it in a different manner. You had that opportunity to go and say, hey, why is this happening? Or what is it that I need to change? Or why didn't this work before? And you have a different light about everything you're doing. So you're able to soften with that female energy and make things work and have things go around like the Wheel of Fortune. It's working now. It's going from reverse upright. So now everything's going and working the way it needs to work. And I see this Empress as a guide for you. I wouldn't say so much as a teacher, as a healer. I think she's the one that's going to soften what needs to be softened, even though she's in the reverse. I see her, it's almost like she's scowling at you right now. Like she doesn't like what you're doing right now. So she's actually the one that pushes you off kilter. And she's also the one that's going to help you get out of that. So for the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, I don't traditionally read the Rider-Waite definition of the cards. I read from what I feel and hear for each individual card. So if it doesn't sound like any other tarot reader, then I apologize. This is how I do it. So the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, I see you turning it this way, but you're going to have help. It will take you longer and it will be a harder journey for you if you try to do it on your own. So accept the help that's been given to you or will be given to you. The Devil in reverse it has you chained and bound. And I don't know if you realize it or not. And it's to something specific. It's holding you. It's literally holding you down, like you're chained down to something. You feel stuck and unable to move without that wiggle room, I hear. But with the hand up like this, it's almost like he's saying, stop, stop, wait. Sit down, think about what's going on, think about what's happened, and fix it. I mean, you have the ability to fix it. You can fix it. But you have to want to fix it. If you don't want to fix it, then you're going to be here in the wheel, in reverse. And keep riding that wheel in reverse and bumping and making mistakes and kicking into things. But you can get unbound here. But you have to soften, like I said. You have to soften that energy. The universe is trying to show you that you can do it. It's trying to teach you something. But you have to want to. You have to want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's not going to happen. No one else can do it for you but you. So undo what you're doing. Basically, it's undo what you're doing. And find another way. Get out of that box. And learn. That's the huge issue, is learn. You have to learn. Everything is a lesson. And this is a big lesson for you. And once you learn this lesson, everything's going to open up for you. Everything's going to open up. And you're going to be so much happier. And you're going to look at other people that are where you were, and you're just gonna, you're like this, they'll get it. They'll figure it out. It's no big deal. It's no big deal once you're on the other side of things, but while you're going through it, it's a little tough. So stop being so stringent on yourself and others. Learn from it. And while you're going through that whirlwind, think about what's going on and why you're there. And then when you come out of it, help others get out of it if you can. Okay? That's it, Taurus. Take care. Bye.